Yeah, it's fun to run. So I met Kim Mitchell in at the Speakeasy Cafe in Peterborough, Ontario, and here he is. And yeah, one of the most significant things about Kim Mitchell, his guitar Blue has ES335 Gibson humbuckers, and it's fully customized, a lot like what Eddie Van Halen did in the 70s to 80s to modern, until he got his own signature guitar when he had those Frankenstein strats. No, he used the Kramers, and like I have to say, maybe them like they're both different styles of guitars, but I'll tell you one thing: they both had heavily modified guitars. Kim is a very kind-hearted gentleman, and I can tell you personally from meeting some, seeing him having his breakfast, and he was talking to a piano teacher. He is just a really nice guy. His next door neighbor was whatchamacallits, Glenn Campbell, who is another phenomenal guitarist. And if you've never heard Glenn Campbell, and maybe if you're not even in the country, his guitar solos are second to none. Sarnia born Kim Mitchell, Sarnia, Ontario's best musician, I think. Maybe he's not as good a vocalist, and he'll admit he is not a good vocalist, but his strength is more in the guitar. I've seen him twice live. I've almost seen him 3 times. Actually, I have seen him 3 times. I've seen him 4 times because I met him at the Speakeasy. I seen him at the Speakeasy yesterday, but I showed him respect because here's the thing: when a musician or anyone famous or anyone in common are having their dinner, do not walk up to their table and start talking to them. Show them respect they deserve, and just keep it to yourself. But he did smile at me. That was pretty cool to get smiled at by Kim Mitchell himself, a guy I look up to and only wish I could play guitar like Kim Mitchell. And we're going to see another Kim Mitchell video coming on here. Rock and Roll Duty. We all love Rock and Roll Duty. I know I do. That's the smile he threw at me. That trademark Kim Mitchell smile. He was trying to get my attention because the diner was pretty much empty. If you've never been to Speakeasy, it's affordable, delicious food. The most you're going to pay for breakfast is $14. And fish and chips are cheaper. They're $2 cheaper, $12.49. Because the owner, Vicky, cares about people who are starving, and it's a real authentic restaurant. Yeah, it's not using a Fender headstock. It's actually using like an Ibanez like stock, and I wouldn't even say it was an Ibanez stock. It's something else. It might even be Kramer. Yeah, it's definitely done up similar to what Eddie Van Halen would have. Yeah, it's definitely a Kramer. Because I traded a Kramer to buy my first Strat, but it's using Gibson parts. It's using Gibson humbuckers. But anyways, that's all it's going. And, yeah, it was definitely a great day. Won a scratch ticket, $5. You know, I got the Piro Pete's fourth round champions hat, and they're limited amount, so they're very hard to get. But 2023 champions, 2023 champions, and it's an awesome hat, and I'm very rarely gonna wear it to keep it mint. But a lot of the team players are back, and it's awesome. And they had a 7-3 triumph over Brantford last night. We just destroyed Brantford. 4 goals in the first period. And even the rookies were scoring. Carson Cameron, and that is actually, I think, Dave Cameron's nephew. And Dave Cameron knows hockey. He played for New Jersey Devils. He's coached in the NHL. He's the head coach currently and was coaching the 67s in Sault Ste. Marie and won 2-1. But the Petes are putting up offense like crazy, and they're challenging every team now because they've been to Kamloops and they pushed it right to the edge to the point they were one game away from the Memorial Cup finals. And I think in my heart that in a few more years the Petes are going to win it all, and they could have a good chance at Saginaw this year. And we got to stay positive, you know? Like when Kim Mitchell gets up on stage, he comes with a positive attitude and he doesn't swear. He just gets it done. You know? It's kind of like what the Petes did last night. They just got it done. And like we got probably the best trio in goaltenders. We got Zach Bowen from the London Knights. In exchange, we sent Michael Simpson home for his overage season. And we got Liam Schuska, who won the game last night. On back-to-back nights, Peterborough-born, Easton Rye. We have a loaded team. We have an absolutely loaded, good team. The only player we're really missing, there's 4 of them. J.R. Avon, Avery Hayes, Brian Zanetti, and Tucker Robertson. And that is a huge loss. Those 4 guys were some of the key reasons we were in the Memorial Cup. And Gavin White, I forgot about him, and Chase Stillman. That's 6. But the 6 rookies that have stepped in their place are, I wouldn't say as equal, but they're definitely stepping their game up. And I almost forgot there was a few other rookies that scored too. The amount of goals that the Petes had was awesome. And if you're looking up the Petes on scores, look up the CHL app and the Google Play app, and you can do that. And you can get the Petes fridge magnet for free at the souvenir shop in the Memorial Center. And I might have to get one for someone else that's a Petes fan in the apartment complex. Just kind of a way to say, we had a bad day. And I know he's a Petes fan at heart. I think a lot of people are. This is a band that Kim Mitchell, he toured with in his 70s when he was Max Webster, Rush. And the song Battle Scar, Geddy Lee was in that. Yeah, Geddy Lee helped out Kim Mitchell, aka Max Webster, on Battle Scar. So, yeah. But yeah, we're off to a great start. The Petes are in first place, and there's a lot of things to be positive about. I got to see Kim Mitchell. Petes won 7-3. What can we ask for more? And get the CHL app so you can keep up with the Peterborough Petes or whatever your favorite team is. It's going to be a great season, and the Petes could be in Saginaw, Michigan to play in the Memorial Cup. You got to stay optimistic as they're going to be defending their title with the John Ross Robertson Trophy. And there was a big presentation. They got Michael Simpson his ring because he's with the London Knights now. But it could be interesting. We could have a rematch. London versus Peterborough. Play Simmer in the playoffs. If that's what happens, so be it. But, yeah. I have nothing against Simpson. I have some great pictures of him as a Knight. But you know what? His real true colors are maroon and white. And his parents know that. They love the maroon and white. Andrew Werner, the goaltending coach, was very good to him, who is a former Petes goaltender as well. Anyways, I will see you later, and hope you liked my video and my personal experience of meeting Mr. Kim Mitchell. I had a pleasure meeting him, and please get out to the Speakeasy and meet Vicky and the crew. She is awesome. Vicky was actually working her other job, and Terry was there. Terry and Lauren. So it was unfortunate that she was not there, the owner, because she would have spotted him out. But Kim had a concert in Peterborough the night before, so he stayed and had a wonderful breakfast before he headed out of town. But yeah, if you're gonna meet the rock and roll stars, sometimes you go to smaller venues and just be there right early in the morning, like when they open the doors. And that's my advice. But just don't talk to them. Just sit there and like, wow, I can't believe I'm in their presence. Like I know a guy who met Geddy Lee at a McDonald's. True story. And he's met him 5 times. Because Geddy Lee lived in Scarborough. And so did he. My friend went to high school with Rush. One of my friends, and she was a lot older than me. And so Geddy be in his 60s. And yeah, they would play live at the Scarborough High School. And their music, they had stuff up to about the Signals album. That's how ahead of time Rush was. They just didn't have a record. They didn't have record production till their second year in high school. And they left in, I think, grade 10. They left to hit the road when the 2112 tour started. They were very young. And even Geddy Lee said that. Like, if you see pictures of them, they weren't very old. And they actually had to get their parents to go with them. They had to fly because there was a lot. They're very young kids, you know. Actually, you know, to accompany them. But they were making a serious amount of money. Even Alex Lifeson argued with his parents at a family dinner that when this takes off, we're going to have a lot of money and you're going to be happy with me. And yeah, so far so good. Lifsanovic, that's his real name because he's Russian or Czech or Czechoslovakian or whatever. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you later. You have yourself a great day. Love talking Canadian rock and roll. I actually got the autographs of this band, April Wine. They rock. See you later.